You are 5 minutes old. In any other city in Greece, you would be in your mother's warm arms. But you are in Sparta. Here, you are not a baby. You are a product. You are currently being inspected by the city elders. They are looking for defects. Is your cry too weak? Are your legs crooked? Is your chest too small? Your father stands by, watching. He cannot save you. If the elders give a thumbs down, you will not be raised. You will be tossed into the apothete, a pit of jagged rocks at the foot of Mount Taygetus. No burial, no name, just another failed experiment. But today, you are lucky. The elder nods. You are strong enough to serve the state. You are washed, not in water, but in wine. To test your reaction, if you convulse, you are weak. You scream. You pass the test. Welcome to hell. You have survived your first day, but the state already owns your soul. For 7 years, you live at home, but don't get comfortable. On your 7th birthday, there is no cake. There is a soldier at the door. He drags you away from your weeping mother. You are now property of the Agoge, the upbringing. This is not a school. This is a survival camp designed to break you. You are thrown into a barracks with 100 other boys. You are given one garment to wear for the entire year. No shoes. Even in winter, your feet must turn to leather. You sleep on a bed of reeds that you had to rip from the riverbank with your bare hands. If you bleed, you don't complain. Complaining is for Athenians. You are hungry? Always. This is state policy. The Agoge deliberately starves you. Why? To teach you to steal. A Spartan warrior must be cunning. You learn to creep into gardens and steal food. But here is the catch. If you steal successfully, you are praised. If you get caught, you are whipped. Not for stealing, but for being clumsy enough to get caught. You know the story of the boy and the fox. He stole a baby fox to eat it. He hid it under his tunic when a trainer approached. The fox panicked. It started eating through the boy's stomach. The boy stood still. He showed no pain. He dropped dead rather than admit he was caught. This is your role model. Pain is an illusion. Reputation is everything. You are 12. You think you have seen it all? Now comes the Festival of Artemis Orthia. It sounds nice. It is a bloodbath. Huge wheels of cheese are placed on an altar. Your job is to steal them. But the altar is guarded by older men with heavy whips. You have to run through a gauntlet of lashings. The whips tear your skin. Blood splashes onto the holy altar. The crowd cheers. This isn't just hazing, it is religious sacrifice. Many boys die here. Their mothers do not cry. They say, he died for Sparta. You grab the cheese. You survive. You are becoming a weapon. You are 18. You are a man. Technically. But to prove it, you must join the Krypteia, the secret police. You are sent into the wilderness with nothing but a knife. You act like a wolf. You sleep in the day and hunt at night. What do you hunt? Helots, the slaves. Sparta is a prison. There are 7 slaves for every one Spartan. They hate you. They want to kill you. Your job is to terrorize them. You find a helot who looks too strong or too smart. You stalk him. You slit his throat in the dark. This is not war. This is culling the herd. You learn that your comfort is built on their terror. You are not a hero. You are a jailer. You are 20. You are finally a citizen, a simuli, an equal. But you don't live with your wife. You live in the mess hall. You will eat dinner with your military unit every single night until you are 60 years old. The menu? The famous black broth, pork boiled in blood, salt, and vinegar. A visitor from another city tasted it and spat it out. He said, "Now I know why Spartans are not afraid to die. Death is better than eating this slop. You cannot get fat." The elders inspect your body regularly. If you are flabby, you are publicly shamed. You are a machine. Machines don't need luxury. War comes. This is what you were born for. You put on your armor, the bronze cuirass, the greaves, the helmet that covers your face. It weighs 30 kilograms. In the summer sun, it is an oven. You can barely see. You can barely hear. You step into the Phalanx, a solid wall of shields. You are not an individual warrior. You are a brick in the wall. You lock shields with the man next to you. The battle is not like the movies. There is no jumping or spinning. It is a shoving match. Othismus, 2 massive walls of meat and bronze crashing into each other. You push. You stab with your spear over the shield. You smell the sweat and fear of the man next to you. If he falls, you fall. The person in front of you goes down. You step on his face. You keep pushing. It is claustrophobic. It is bloody. It is terrifying. There is no glory in the crush. Only the desperate desire to not let the line break. You think you are fighting for freedom? You are the biggest slave of all. An Athenian man can become a philosopher, a merchant, a poet. You can only be one thing, a soldier. You are forbidden from handling money. You are forbidden from traveling. You are forbidden from thinking different thoughts. Sparta is a cult. You are brainwashed from birth to believe that dying is better than retreating. Come back with your shield or on it. Your mother told you that. Imagine a mother telling her son to die rather than lose a piece of wood. That is your reality. Years pass. You are tired. Your knees hurt from the marching. Sparta is dying, not from enemies, but from itself. The strict laws are killing you. There are fewer and fewer real Spartans Spartans left. You refused to change. You refused to adapt. At the Battle of Leuctra, the myth breaks. The Thebans crush your invincible army. You see the Spartan king die in the mud. The spell is broken. The slaves revolt. The system collapses. You spent your whole life training to be invincible. You were just a rigid statue waiting to be toppled. You die at Leuctra, a spear through the chest. As you bleed out in the dirt, you wonder, was it worth it? You never tasted good food. You never read a book. You never traveled the world. You never held your children without permission. You gave up your humanity to be a perfect weapon. And now, the weapon is broken. Sparta is remembered as a land of heroes. But for you, it was a prison without walls. Today, people put Spartan helmets on gym t-shirts. They talk about beast mode. They don't know about the baby breath. They don't know about the blood suit. They want the glory. But they couldn't survive the reality for 5 minutes. History is written by the victors, but felt by the victims. Subscribe to Know Glory. We dig up the past, so you don't have to live it.